Well, hello and welcome to episode 3 of Swoop's Fintech Happy Hour. I'm Edmund Bale and it's an all Swoop affair today. I'm joined by Matthew Swinney, who is the head finance broker and our lead financial expert at Swoop Australia. How are you doing, Matthew?
I'm well, thanks, Edmund. Thank you for the opportunity to talk on this topic.
Oh, my pleasure. It's been Fintech Happy Hour. I hope you've got a beverage of choice. Mine today is just a nice strong black coffee. What are you drinking?
So in keeping with the theme of my kind of antique basement that I've got going here, I've got a beer cup from 1956, and it says on it that it was awarded to the country champion of that year, who made a batting average of 44.6. So I'm going to drink soda water.
That was you?
No, I think it was the kid's grandfather. So we'll share a toast to him today. I think he was strong in financial services as well.
Well, there you go. It all ties back in together, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. What a way to loop back into what we're going to talk about today. So yeah.
Cheers. So yeah, today's just going to be a pretty casual conversation with Matthew. We're going to be looking at low doc car or vehicle loans, especially for new businesses and business owners across Australia. So I suppose, Matthew, we'll kick off if you could just shed some light onto what low doc vehicle loans are and just kind of an overview of the process and maybe what differentiates them from more traditional loans.
Sure. Low doc loans can be from any high quality lender. They can be from any lender at all. But what they're designed to do is provide a minimum amount of criteria to form the basis of an approval. And they can go across asset classes, but we have a theme here today of talking about vehicle finance low doc loans. They can be for established businesses that, using their track record and maybe some property ownership, have a streamlined access to vehicle funding. There are various forms designed for people in various phases of their business journey, but essentially there'll be some key parameters that if they hit those, then they'll have access to funding without the requirement for the financials that we typically have to ask for from our accountant or go rummaging around our files at home to find. So no need for financial statements from the business, no need for tax returns, no needs for BAS statements, no need to bother your accountant, generally speaking. So yeah, low doc loans are a streamlined solution for business owners that avoid the need for onerous information.
All right, fantastic. So would you say then, I guess you've kind of already answered it, but are they more targeted towards specific business owners? I know they've normally mentioned with regard to new business owners, or as you said, people that don't have access to resources and accountants that can organize these kind of things for them.
Yeah, look, they can be positioned with established business owners, new business owners, long-time established owners. But who I think they're best suited to is those with an overriding requirement for a capital item, capital goods, or have capital needs that are imperative to unlock the next chapter of that business's growth. You can imagine that's the sort of applicant that would benefit from not being tied down in too much paperwork. So best suited for the person who's about to enter an ambitious phase of their business's growth.
Fantastic. I guess then we look at, so what are the kind of key benefits of low doc vehicle loans, especially for business owners who don't want to go that traditional route, or as you said, don't have the time or money?
Yeah, I think that the standout benefit is that if the broker and the lender handle the transaction well, then the approval could be achieved within 24 hours. I think that's the standout benefit for above being low doc and not having to have all the financials, but without having to put a lot of pressure on. An approval can be within 24 hours.
Fine, yeah. So the benefits are obviously there, especially for new business owners. And we know that Swoop has access to a lot of asset financing and a lot of loan specialties. So I'm assuming Swoop can also help with low doc vehicle loans.
Oh, absolutely. That I would say is an area that we've probably got some in-house specialty, specialist ability, and vehicle loans absolutely probably attract the pure low doc forms of finance. So there's a product I'm thinking of, which is for businesses that have been running in their earliest phase up to 2 years. It may have just been trading a couple of months, but in that period up to 2 years, we have a product which requires, as that qualifying criteria that I mentioned before, to be only a deposit. So no need for prior trading track record. Obviously, the financials are all unrequired, but there's not even a need for property ownership and some of those critical items we need for an approval. So if we have an applicant in business trading in that first 2 years of their existence who can just provide a deposit, we can get them access to a vehicle brand new from a dealership. That almost sounds at the end, that almost too good to be true kind of thing. But the added benefit is you can separate the finance of the car from the purchase of the car. So you can go to your dealership and just negotiate on price, having got Swoop's new business finance bedded down before you go to the dealership. You can go to the dealership and concentrate on the car buying process, which can have enough ups and downs in the process anyway. So it'd be nice to separate the finance from the buying and the picking up of the car. So you don't need to visit the dealership finance guy. You can have minimal contact with the dealership. Your finance is achieved through a streamlined Swoop new business low doc solution before you go to the dealership. And the best part is you'll probably even be able to drive a better bargain on your vehicle because the finance is already taken care of. You can go to 2 dealerships, take the same car at 2 dealerships, and do what you should do is haggle a bit and get a bit of better bargain as well. So I think we've seen the power of the low doc solution to put the power kind of back in the business owner's pocket. And the new business owners don't get a lot of things go well for them. It's a very difficult period. So I think that's finally a product that can really make a new business owner's life a little easier. And that's something we can handle at Swoop. And I guess the only thing we need to do is have people sign up via our website. So, and you'll be talking direct to one of our brokers who hopefully will get that approval for you in the 24 hours.
Yeah, fantastic. And I suppose there's anything else you'd like to add there?
No. I'd be happy to do this session with you again on some of the other low doc products, but absolutely, I think that's our product pick of the month. That's one I firmly think is a great product for users out there, new business owners. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, thank you, Matthew, and cheers again. Hopefully, another FinTech happy hour will be on the horizon, and we'll be able to take you through some more of our Swoop offerings. Cheers, Matthew.
Thank you, Edmund. My pleasure. See you again soon.